Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about what I think can be ideal gifts for mothers on Mother's Day, which will be tomorrow, of course. I want to wish the mothers out there a happy Mother's Day. And let me get started. I'm going to go through all 12 zodiac signs, of course, and this will apply for the sun, moon, and ascendant. And I'm going to start with Aries and go in the chronological order of the signs and end in Pisces. So firstly, for Aries, for Mother's Day gift, perhaps maybe weightlifting equipment. Perhaps Aries is very active generally, and they really like to be moving a lot. And for me, maybe something I would also suggest, perhaps running shoes could be another thing. Just something that kind of utilizes that Aries activity. Exercise bike, perhaps something like we can look at something for competition, like maybe taking mom to like a game room somewhere, playing air hockey and various games where they can kind of apply that vigorous appetite for competition, and perhaps even in sports or sport-like things, games. So the next sign, Taurus. Well, Taurus, obviously, this sign is so synonymous with money, it's not even funny. I'm thinking perhaps money games like Monopoly or Hotel Mogul or any other game that may be associated or affiliated with things that are monetary. Even delectable goodies. I mean, Taurus loves sweets. Now, I'm not saying you should overload anybody with them, but if the person can tolerate it, then yes, get them some nice delectable snacks or goodies, some nice chocolates, some sumptuous food. And Taurus often is interested in music, so if the mother is, then maybe get her some music CDs, gifts that have maybe that are artistic, such as paintings or drawings. Those are some other ideas. Now, for the next sign, Gemini. Well, for Gemini, Gemini is the spice of life. So perhaps maybe take your Gemini mom to a mall where she can go into a variety of stores and peruse many items in them. Perhaps things that are games that are connected with mental stimulation, such as haiku, puzzle books, perhaps. If you get your mom a book, maybe one that would have a compilation of short stories, as there would be a lot of short stories in them, and it wouldn't be something where they would have to it wouldn't have to be one particular story where they would have to read for a particularly long period of time, as Gemini is not known for their persistence. So those are some things to look at with Gemini mom's gifts. So the next sign, Cancer. Well, something with Cancer, something that is family-oriented and nostalgic, perhaps putting a photo album together if she doesn't have one, and because this way the Cancerian person often likes to reminisce about things of the past, and especially things that are associated with family members. Cancer, like Taurus, good sumptuous food. Perhaps take your Cancer mom out to her favorite restaurant on Mother's Day. These are some things to consider for the zodiac sign Cancer for Mother's Day. Now we can go to the zodiac sign Leo. Well, Leo, really one thing you can get her is a fur coat. I mean, Leo doesn't shy away from having a flamboyant appearance or wearing something that makes her stand out. Now, another thing could be, even though some of you may feel that this is more for younger people, like a Guitar Hero game, because this kind of puts that Leo person right on the stage. Even though it's simulation, this could be something where Leo could really enjoy, and perhaps something, take her out maybe to a movie, to a theater, a play, something connected with entertainment. Leos often are enamored with these kind of things. The next sign I'm going to talk about as far as gift ideas for Mother's Day is Virgo. Now Virgo, one thing I look at, because the mind of Virgo is often very analytical and intellectual, perhaps chess would be one idea, strategio, mastermind, something where a lot of analysis can go through. Virgos are often very systematic and organized, so another thing for Virgo could be like a day or monthly planner. This is something that they could really thrive, really enjoy. Now, also cleaning, hygienic products could be something that could tickle their fancy, because Virgos often like things very immaculate, very clean, and they are often very clean, not just with their homes, but with their own self as far as hygiene goes. So those are some things to consider for Virgo. Now, the next zodiac sign, Libra. Well, Libra, as far as maybe a game goes, maybe a board game connected with justice, equality, such as People's Court. I don't know if the LA Law game still exists. That would be another idea, perhaps. Now, another game could be Jenga, which is fairly popular, and obviously, as many of you know, that involves some balance. You stack the little boards up, and then after you reach a certain height, you keep pulling them out until somebody knocks them all down, and that's the loser in the game. But anyway, that is some things to consider as far as Libra goes for Mother's Day gifts. Now, the next sign, Scorpio. Well, this is interesting. Now, Scorpios perhaps could be interested in mystery novels, detective books, perhaps something that involves figuring things out. Maybe astrology, occult, supernatural items. Maybe take your Scorpio mom out to a haunted house. Sudoku puzzle could be an idea, or I should say Sudoku puzzle book, because this is something that would be associated with solving a mystery. If the Scorpio is interested in this, perhaps even Ouija board, if this is something that of course doesn't contradict their religious beliefs or what have you, maybe this is something to consider. Now, the next sign, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is often infatuated with the outdoors, so perhaps maybe an outdoor sporting event could be something. Maybe athletic gear, athletic wear could be another idea. An outdoor concert. Something with perhaps just something with sports in general, maybe a gym membership, even if it's for one day, a one-day pass, or a gym membership for a year or something, something like that. Just something where that's connected, perhaps with being athletic, things connected with sports, depending on if your mom is interested in any sports, something affiliated with that particular sport that your mom enjoys. So, the next sign, Capricorn. Well, Capricorn is, of course, could be very business-like. Perhaps a game like Big Business or Cash Flow. Capricorns, like Virgos, are often about being organized and systematic, so perhaps maybe a monthly or daily planner could be an ideal gift for your Capricorn mom. And odd as this may sound, perhaps even something connected with joking or comedy, like a joke book or a comedy movie you can purchase for your mom, because Capricorns can often, being an earth sign, they can be somewhat melancholy and they may incline toward despondency. So maybe something that could make sure that their spirits are elevated. So I think that's some things to consider for your Capricorn mom on Mother's Day. Now, Aquarius, well, obviously I would say something eclectic or innovative might be something that might tickle an Aquarian's fancy. Some of you may have heard of the gravity light that came out fairly recently. That's just an idea, of course, I'm just throwing that out there. But any new computer, electronics product, or gadgets could be interesting for your mother. Household robot. But whatever it is, maybe make it something unpredictable, or something that something she wouldn't expect. And because Aquarius is a sign that could be very unpredictable, being an air sign. So last but not least, Pisces. Well, Pisces, perhaps something water related, such as swimwear, maybe a pool, fishing equipment if she enjoys fishing, maybe fantasy novel could be another thing. Something connected maybe with the mystical, or something with illusions, such as maybe something with the, well, this may mainly be for younger people, but like a magic kid, or take your mom out to something that's connected with, or not connected, like a magic show, for example. Something, House of Mirrors can give illusions, can give distortions of what people look like, which has to do with Pisces illusion, we could say. So those are some things to perhaps consider, or take your mom maybe on a cruise, on a boat, because this is associated with water. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for gift ideas for moms on Mother's Day. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be continuing my series on the zodiac signs on the house cusps. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.